Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Adam Khan, and this is my half-assed channel. I want to start talking about real estate market, and specifically here in Las Vegas, and address some of the people who are waiting for a big correction to come, and tell you the reasons I don't really see it coming, and I think you may miss out on a big opportunity towards the upside. You know, the market's got enough fear in it placed already, and there are a lot of things going on that make it interesting to me that I see good opportunity now. So I'm seeing inventory decline and mortgage rates go down as well. It's hard for me to envision a scenario where prices come down while inventory is declining and mortgage rates are going lower, making it more affordable for people. Now, maybe those things change, but at least currently, the last I looked, we had 2,800 homes in escrow and 24 new homes on average coming to the market. Well, it's easy to see that's a 400 home per month depletion of inventory when we already have historically low inventories. On top of that, the new home builders have announced price increases. I don't think they're announcing price increases unless they're seeing enough demand to justify it. Their costs of goods have dropped dramatically in the past 6 months. You watched lumber about a year ago or whenever it was. I'd have to look at a chart. Go from $400 or $500 a bundle up to 1,600. Well, now it's back down to the 4, 5, 600 range again. That's a big decrease in their costs when they were able to raise their prices dramatically when those costs went up. I'm quite sure their labor is still a bit stretched and whatever else, but like every other inventory, as we see the job market and people losing jobs, they're filling in the gaps of the things that were a little bit short. To be perfectly honest, I think the Fed has done a phenomenal job of slowing things down, scaring people, and the market now feels much more normalized to me. Now, those of you who don't know, I also do mortgages for a living. The past 2 years were beyond busy, too much so, which is why I think the Fed needed to step in. The shock to the market they caused by the rates going up so quickly really slowed us down dramatically. I mean, significantly. A lot of offices, including ours, were off, 70 or 80%, not the 30 or 40 that they implied they were. Like it went down. But we went from exceptionally high volume to exceptionally low. Well, what I've seen is things have kind of stabilized a bit, is the market looks much more normal to me. We've gotten busier again to much more normal volumes of what it should look like in my mind. We're not overly busy, but we're not overly slow anymore either. And the phones are ringing and people are looking and they're putting offers in, which is why I see the inventory declining. At least that's my analysis as to why I see it declining, is people are getting used to where the rates are and coming back to the market. Quite honestly, I feel like the market is catching itself and potentially going up. And if the banking situation causes an issue where we have the slowdown that everybody was looking, which is what the bond markets are predicting, and I'll explain that as well in a couple minutes. You know, if things start to slow down and the Fed ends up slowing in terms of how quickly they're raising rates or even potentially stopping, and if things got bad, now they have a lot of room to actually reverse. I don't see why, if things become more affordable in terms of rates, because maybe they slow down or go lower, which is the direction we've started for the past month or so, that 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 now homes become more affordable, which is why I don't see them dropping. Now, the banking crisis, if it causes a slowdown, helps the Fed to get exactly where they were hoping to, that they don't have to continue to raise. Like maybe the inflation slows down. And if the inflation doesn't slow down, what I've mentioned in other videos, that would mean that housing is included in that inflation. It's not like we're going to just have inflation on a loaf of bread, but the cost of a house wouldn't get more expensive and it would drop and crash and everything else. It's just illogical. And I think a lot of the people that are pointing to a big collapse are a little late in the cycle. We had a correction in prices. The rates seem to have slowed or stopped going up. Like I said, they've started going in the other direction. Well, why would the crash happen from here? Unless we have a serious increase in unemployment. And again, if we did, then the Fed starts reversing and lowering rates. then I don't see why we would have a ton of inventory come to the market. If the home builders are in a position that they can raise their prices, as opposed to the last time where they were lowering their prices as well, they see enough demand in the market to meet their supply, which is why I say I think they've done a phenomenal job, and we don't see excessive inventory. We saw some inventory maybe a couple of months ago, but it's gotten eaten up rather quickly. So I'm happy to discuss it in any form anybody wants. I just don't see that same direction. Anyway, again, my name is Adam Kahn. Maybe subscribe, like, don't. It's all good. I like chatting with myself too. So have a great day. Today is Saturday. Sometimes it takes a little time for my videos to upload. I think I get throttled, is what it's called, because I don't have a huge channel and not a bunch of subscribers. But that's all good. I still appreciate those who are watching. Have a great day.